What up, though, and welcome to RossTV. Thank you. So I just want to start off the video by just talking about some amazing accomplishments that the channel has made. And happy 2021, happy new year. Thank you for viewing this video. Inside a Clown's Butt, the viral cartoon, which many of the subscribers new to the channel have found, which has brought them to RossTV, has accumulated to date over 4 million views, and to be exact, it is, as of this record date, 4,162,333 views and counting. So, pretty bombastic. The subscribers to the channel, I have to thank every single subscriber. And I did a video just not even that long ago, a matter of a few months ago, proclaiming that it crossed 1,000 subscribers. You need a minimum of 1,000 to be a monetized channel, and I believe it's 4,000 hours of consecutive watch time, which it had met that criteria last year in 2020. As of this record date, there are now 8,357 subscribers to RossTV. So that's just amazing, and thank you guys all so much for that. And to the old subscribers, like the OGs, if you will, thank you as well. And I'm super stoked to be back pumping out the videos. So I did take a break from the channel. I'll go over that just very briefly, because there's like a multitude of types of videos that I would like to introduce you guys to if you're new to the channel, and we'll be going over those in this content in this video here. So first off, it's just a little bit of a congratulatory pat on the back to myself for being so awesome. And anyway, so to just update you on why there has been no activity on RossTV in regards to like, you know, in the way of new content, was in September I put out a Toon Tuesday that was about the pandemic. And I'm a frontline worker. I understand the severity of the situation we're all in. I don't think any of this is anything to take lightly. But I am a comedian at heart and have a sense of humor about, you know, everything, even if it's very grim and dark circumstances. So the content that I made was lampooning the pandemic. And the long story short, without having to explain with the same words that I used in the cartoon, which might have got it flagged in the first place, I don't want to use the same rhetoric, I guess, if you will. It's insane to some sort of extent, because it is sort of like a freedom of speech issue, I still feel. But nevertheless, I'm super stoked. Thank you, YouTube, for pumping that algorithm of the Inside a Clown's Butt video out to the impressions. This is a quick sidetracked back to the other thing. I'm talking about the Toon Tuesday that got pulled, but the impressions of the algorithm that it's been showing to people, it's gotten 4 million plus views, but it's been shown the thumbnail to, I don't have the computer right here in front of me, but it's just many more millions and millions of people. And that's all thanks to YouTube's algorithm. So I have to thank YouTube for that. But an L for YouTube for the fact that I put out a cartoon that was making fun of conspiracy theory stuff. I'm making fun of that stuff in that video. But then the video got taken down because it took it as being misinformation. I think it was flagged as misinformation. However, if you look at the rules, and you can pull up all of YouTube's specific rules about what they allow and don't allow, it allows videos that are lampooning or making fun of like conspiracy stuff. I'm not supporting conspiracy theories. It was parodying them. Nevertheless, because the channel was small, is small. I mean, 8,000 subscribers and growing. That's not. I mean, it's much. It was up from 600 people, and now it's 8,000. But like, because it's not like a huger channel, like Jimmy Kimmel Live or I don't know what, or a PewDiePie, let's say. I guess they didn't want to look into. I admit. You can send a review, have it be reviewed by a person, and I did that, but of course they don't. I don't think they actually look into it, and the video to this day is just taken down. I uploaded it twice. I tried to change the title of the video and then pretty much run it the exact same way it was. Anyway, long story short, I got 2 strikes, and then so 3 strikes, they'll tear the whole channel down. So I did not want to lose any of the amazing progress that I've made through obtaining full monetization of the channel, the millions and millions of views on the Inside a Clown's Butt video, the subscribers. I didn't want to lose any of that, so I played it safe and didn't put out any content, which all the strikes dropped off in December. So now it's just been like a waiting game of whenever I would get around to making this video, which here we are now. So sorry for babbling on about it. I hope you're excited as I am to check out some of the content that we have coming up in this episode here on RossTV. Because we do, if you're new to RossTV, after I've said the update on everything that's been going on with all that stuff and why there has been no content, I want to get into now, if you're new to the channel, some of the types of different shows that we do. We do a Toon Tuesday is supposed to be every Tuesday. You'll find that there'll be occasions where there'll be lapses in that, and I do apologize for that. That can be due to various things. That this just recently was due to the copyright strikes. But sometimes I can just have maybe some stuff going on in my personal life or whatever it may be. But in the way it's supposed to run is that there's a new animation every Tuesday, and it's called Toon Tuesday. Alright, so you're all pretty aware of that, I'm sure. Beyond Toon Tuesday, there's other things. We do a talk show, and all of this stuff is very like intermittent now. The talk show used to be the main focus, and then we used to do, there's another type of program called Ross's Comedy Minute. And due to the pandemic and trying to play it safe, I've not done live comedy since I believe March of back in 2020. But I do this kind of comedic style of stand-up comedy where it's like a fake backdrop and I'm not really in front of an audience, and I'm doing stand-up for about a minute or 2 minutes. It's called Ross's Comedy Minute. And then there's the talk show I mentioned called Sidetrack Talk Show. What that is, when we do run that program, typically what it's supposed to be is that I have I'm like a talk show host in an actual suit and tie, and I usually have a guest. And usually it's like one of my friends or someone I knew from school that I have not like reached out to in years. through any other forms of socialization. I just specifically will reach out to someone that I used to know from school and interview them for the show, like a late night talk show with a guest, you know. But again, due to the new world that we're living in and the pandemic and trying to be, see, I'm married as well, so everybody, the way they take all this is going to be very different from one person to the next versus how safe they want to go about living their life. So I do take it seriously because I am on the front lines of the pandemic, being that I interact with COVID patients every day that I go into my job. I move them throughout a hospital from here to there. So I come in contact with COVID people every week. So out of a courtesy to my family and friends, just to play it extra safe, I don't see them, which I'll put out another video in the near future, kind of explaining the toll that the extreme isolation has taken on my mental health. I love my wife and she's been by my side this whole time, but I think it does take a toll to not see your friends that you used to see more frequently. I haven't seen them in almost over a year, you know, some very close friends. Been lucky to see my mom a few times last year in 2020, and in January I did go up to see her for her birthday. So limited engagement, but anyway, that's for another video. Again, I just got a little bit sidetracked. So anyway, speaking of the Sidetracked talk show, I wanted to showcase all of these types of videos: the comedy minute, the talk show, and this and that. In this video here, just like kind of like brief segments to kind of like showcase what RossTV puts out and is all about. It's about, first and foremost, it's all about comedy here on RossTV. So but anyway, when we do this Sidetracked quick episode that I want to showcase, I won't have a live guest, is basically the point I'm trying to make. So I'll try to get whoever I can on a phone call and speak with them briefly. Normally the full run of a Sidetrack talk show is about a 20 to 30 minute episode. Since I'm going to be doing these showcase type of segments in this video, it's going to be very condensed and much shorter. So anyway, without further ado, we're going to perform a Sidetrack talk show for your viewing pleasure right now. And we're back. Welcome to Sidetrack talk show. Okay, so that's pretty much like what the format of the show is: suit, tie, and normally a guest, which is nobody. So I haven't pre-planned this with any of my friends, so I maybe not be able to get anyone on the phone, but we'll see here. I don't know if this person has kept their phone number or not. This is an old buddy from high school. Maybe he'll answer. Maybe he changed his phone number. This one might not work out. If not, we'll try and call somebody else. So.
Hi, this is Mason Call. I'm sorry I was unable to take your call right now.
All right. We'll see what else we can do here for you guys. John Mize. Let's try my brother-in-law. He often sleeps.
Hello.
Hey, man.
Hey, how's it going, Ron?
Good. Nothing important. This is just a silly video thing. So it's just going to be a brief call, basically just to kind of tell you what's going on. I'm filming like a showcase of my different types of videos for all my new subscribers, and right now we're doing the Sidetrack segment. So I put on like a suit and tie, and normally I have like a person who's like a guest on the show in person, but I've explained due to the pandemic that I have no guests, so I was just randomly cold calling people on my phone to be the guest. So if you wouldn't mind be interviewed for like maybe 3 or 4 minutes, and then I'll let you get back to your day.
No, not at all. That's fine. I'm happy to do it.
All right, cool, man. So what do you make of this COVID-19 crisis?
It's BS. I mean, the whole thing makes me angry. I don't know how much detail you want me to go into. You know, every time I drive everywhere, I see people out in playgrounds, you know, running around skate parks, hanging out with friends, obviously not wearing masks. I mean, and then the people that absolutely refuse to wear a mask, and it's like, these people are literally why it's still going on, and literally why it's as bad as it is, and they just keep doing the shit, and it pisses me off, to be honest.
Well, thank you for that input. Like a lot of non-mask wearing definitely is contributing to the spread. If you don't have COVID, then that's great, but I mean, like, you wouldn't know it, so it's just a ticking time bomb.
Yeah, you don't. That's the biggest problem. Is like my understanding of it is you don't get symptoms right away. It takes days, possibly a week or two, before you actually have symptoms, and all that time you are still spreading it around.
Yeah, exactly. So for like 2 weeks, you wouldn't even know it. And then if you're engaging in society the way that you're going about it, which, like you just said, like, you know, if you're going and interacting with other people and are face to face with them without a mask on, then you've gotten that person sick, and then that person becomes a vector for virus, and so on and so forth. So anyway, you're planning on getting vaccinated as soon as possible. We should probably talk about the importance of vaccination.
Yeah, actually, that's good, because since you got it, I would like to know a little bit more about it, side effects, when I'll be able to get it, if you know, like, because I am definitely planning on getting it.
So I would assume, based on what the Dr. Fauci's are saying, that like a person in your situation would be able to possibly get it by maybe April. Maybe CVS's or like the Berglund Center, they're actually turning into a big place to vaccinate people right now. For people who are like 65 and older is the qualifications. And for me, since I work in a hospital, I was lucky enough to be one of the very first to get fully vaccinated, and it's a 2-shot program. And what basically, in my experience, and everyone's going to react differently, but the first shot was nothing more than a sore arm, and it went away little by little. But I'd say over a full 3-day weekend, it was pretty sore, but that was pretty much all. The second shot, about 3 weeks later, and this was through the Pfizer vaccine. The second shot, again, sore arm, same thing. But and I felt totally symptom free for the first I'd say first 10 hours or so. I had gone in at 5 in the morning and worked the whole night before, so I was very tired. So I might have just been tired because of that. So I did go to sleep, but I woke up and had a slight mid-grade fever of like 99 point something. That night I woke up from sleeping from feeling a little bit bad and was a little bit nauseous, but it was nothing that was like horrendous. But I did feel slightly crummy, you know, and then the next day I felt better, but still like I definitely felt like I had taken a vaccine or some type of strong medicine, and still had like, you know, kind of chills from the fever, and that kind of was helped with ibuprofen, and all of those symptoms faded away after the weekend. Again, like after like the 3 or 4 day weekend, I felt completely back to normal. not even any sort of lingering little headache, like, oh man, like it's basically over, but I still feel kind of off. No, I felt totally 100% myself. It's been a few weeks since I've been fully vaccinated, and I feel great, you know. So I would really recommend anybody who even has the slightest notion to get vaccinated to go ahead and get it as soon as you possibly can, because I'm sure we all would like to put this hell behind us.
Yeah, I really would like to. I mean, it's clear that, and the worst thing about it is that while it wouldn't be gone completely, we would have been in much better shape if people just, I mean, that's all they had to do was stay home, not hang out with friends, wear masks. That's it. Not that hard. I mean, it can be it can make you a little stir crazy, but, you know, the faster everybody did, or if everybody did that, then, you know, some sort of sense of quarantine wouldn't actually last that terribly long, more like a month or two. You know, I mean, you still have to wear masks, but you might actually be able to safely go visit friends and stuff. You know, if people just hadn't, I don't know. But I can't wait to get mine, so I'm still gonna wear my mask because I don't know if if I can spread it, even if I'm immune to it. You know, I don't know how that works, but I'd still wear my mask. But at least I don't have to worry about some fucker that walks by me, minding his own business. Just like acting. He's just casually walking to the store, no mask, breathing all over the place, not thinking anything of it. It actually makes my blood boil if I really sit and think about it. Like, I want to punch him in the face with a 20-foot pole. Anyway, but yeah, I'll be happy when I get mine.
Yeah, man, for sure. So I think we touched on some good points with that, and we'll wrap up this segment for now. But anyway, thanks really, John, for taking the time out to humor me and doing this little video thing. I look forward to catching up with you off of a video at some point here soon. So I'll let you go.
All right, not a problem, man. I'll hopefully get to see you for too long and actually just be able to hang out like we all used to and not have to worry about this anymore. Hopefully by the end of the year, you know?
Yeah, definitely. All right, take care, man.
All right, you do the same. Later.
Later, stay safe. All right, so yeah, a little interview thing. That was my brother-in-law, John Jr., and I thank him for humoring me and doing that little bit. So yeah, anyway, normally we do like a guest in person, like I said, and I can't wait to get back to doing that. And again, like people's, the way they take all this is going to be different. Like, you might be hanging out with people, and I'm not making this video to cast any judgment at all, you know what I mean? Because everybody is taking this differently, you know what I mean? So some people really hate other people that are like, you know, not wearing a mask. I'm not like, you know, if you're complete in denial of what's going on, I do think that is kind of some crazy stuff, you know what I mean? Because anyway, that's another topic. I don't want to really get into any of shaming or fucking making anybody feel bad, you know, like that might be somebody's opinion, but that's not what I'm trying to do here. I'm just trying to. So anyway, I called him, and that's his opinion, is that he gets pretty upset when he sees these people not wearing their masks. And, you know, I can't say that I don't blame him, because it's an unprecedented situation. All of this is just insanity, completely insane. The isolation of not seeing people has driven me about half crazy. But I'm very blessed, and I love my wife, who has been, you know, she lives in this household with me. Of course, I don't wear a mask when I'm in my own house. So this house has been my safe haven. I've gotten to see my mom, to see a drive-in movie outside a few times back in the summer of 2020, and I saw her for her birthday. And we went up and seen her on Christmas, and I was in like a full like Santa suit, and we brought gifts. And I've had some nice socially distanced, you know, very limited visits. So anyway, I hope that we can put all of it's definitely hell, you know, however you take this, whether you take it seriously or if you think it's not real, I mean, it's hell no matter which way you slice it. So, but anyway, that's Sidetrack Talk Show for you. Hopefully in the future we can put out an episode that actually has a person, or in the meantime, we might do like a Zoom call with some people. At least you can see their face or something like that. But I thank John Jr. again. Thank you, John, for being the guest. I didn't tell him ahead of time that we were doing that. So, real quickly also, I'd just like to show off, I got this new vlog camera for Christmas. And here we go. And yeah, so now, as you can see here in this video, we're going to be transitioning to here on the vlog camera to give you a taste of so what you just witnessed was Sidetrack Talk Show, and now we're going to showcase it's a RossTV comedy vlog. I might be renaming it RossTV vlog just to make it more concise and shorter. Different title, new year, different title. So without any further interruptions here, just kind of switch to this camera and we'll head downstairs to kind of, alright, so first of all, you can see this is my Sidetracked table, or my talk show table, whatever you want to call it, and I have this like black backdrop, and we're up in my attic space. So anyway, yeah, now we're on the vlog, and vlogs are handheld videos. And then what you've seen here is like a stationary sort of like setup. I've got these lights and equipment and these cords, and it's like this whole production. This drop cord goes down and plugs into an outlet that's down here. So vlogs are not like all of that production. Not sure if my wife is home yet or not. So in the spirit of vlogging, yeah, we're gonna move away from the 3 lights and just normal in my house type of situation going on here. And I'll be showing all this stuff off. This is all of our Christmas crap that we have normally put. There's another vlog that's like an actually long vlog that I have shot some footage for. You'll be hopefully seeing that footage soon, where I explain that we're still in the process of putting Christmas away, because normally, I said it in another video, I'll say it again here, normally we put our Christmas, here's my cat Amelia, she cute as a button. Normally we put away all of our Christmas stuff like New Year's Day, you know, it's up from Thanksgiving, the day after, all the way through Christmas and up to New Year's Eve, and then on New Year's Day we promptly put it all away, but it's a different year. So we wanted the Christmas stuff out a little bit longer, but now we're in the process of moving it all away, so that's why all of the house looks like a complete wreck, so I apologize for that. So yeah, it's just a brief explanation of I'm going to kind of reposition this vlog camera here, and here's my man bun, here's my long hair that I actually have. Good God. My life is a complete mess. Here is my cute rabbit, Amelia. Lola, sorry. That's Amelia. And this is Lola. She's got pink eyes. I don't know if you can tell that well in the somewhat dim house lights. But yeah, she is like, I think she's like 10 years old. And still trucking. And Amelia is 5. So this vlog camera has, I got it for Christmas, and it's got like legs that spread out, so that's how it's able to sit right now. I'll change out of my Sidetrack clothes. I look like Tim Burton's like weird cousin or something. I'm probably look like a frazzled mess, but going to change now out of the Sidetracked clothes, and then we're gonna go show you some probably Ross's Comedy Minute style footage here in a minute. Otherwise, there's another video series called Juggalo's Review. You might have heard about Juggalos. Some of you who are old school definitely know about Juggalos, because this channel was like, the foundation of it was built off of those types of loyal viewers, and many of them are my very good friends, which unfortunately I've not talked to in a while, and that makes me very sad. But yeah, we're going to cut this clip, and we'll see you in the next clip. Oops. What up, though? Juggalos Review Foods in the mother effing mix. I put my makeup on in like a minute, you know, really quickly, because the SD card in the camera is getting smaller and smaller. So without wasting too much time, this is something I got for Christmas. It's natural cheddar cheese in a can. Hello again. Alright, so I had to go and use an electric can opener because I am a dumbass at using a can opener that's a manual can opener, I guess. So, anyway, here's the cheese wheel inside. I heard that this was very good. And again, this is smoky cheddar flavor. And we're going to give it a try here tonight on Juggalo's Review. Alright. Smells like cheese. Alright, I guess there's nothing else to do but to do it, so let's give it a taste. It's flavorful cheese. Not bad. It's got a subtle smoky appeal. It's good. It's cheddar cheese. It's not like a disgusting, stinky cheese that people say, oh man, try it, it's great. And then you try it and it's actually gross or something. It tastes very similar to like basically just cheddar cheese, but I'd say it has just like a bit of a flavor to it that makes it just a little bit more fancy. The word robust comes to mind, but I don't know what it's robust in other than just cheese flavor taste. All I can say, it tastes like good cheddar cheese with a slight hint of a smoky flavor. So, definitely not bad. I would rate the cheese, I guess, for what it is. It's a, well, for my personal taste, I'd give it a 9 or something, you know? Like, it's not like a 10 because it's like the most perfect cheese I've ever ate. But it's definitely good. So, yeah, a 9. And it's got a good smoky cheddar flavor. What more can you say, really, about it? It's good. I like it. So that's my story, and I'm sticking to it. So normally, on Juggalo's Review Foods, we eat the whole motherfucking thing. But for time constraints, we're just going to give you a little bit of the review. And if you like this format where I dress in like Insane Clown Posse clown paint and review food, you can look forward to more of these types of videos. And they vary in length. Some of them can be kind of long, some of them can be kind of short. The first one was called Juggalo Reviews Imitation Crab Meat, and I've just gone from there, and I've had guests on too, and they wear clown paint. It's just kind of a different thing. So yeah. So thank you guys for watching the video thus far, and then now we're going to transition into a show or a format that is called Ross's Comedy Minute, and we're going to close it out with a Toon Tuesday. Wowza, ladies and gentlemen, wowza. Wow, what a crowd. Absolutely nobody here due to social distancing. This is great, you know. I wouldn't have it any other way. So, yeah, this SARS-CoV-2 nonsense, right? Man, they're talking about the novel coronavirus, and I'm like, shit, I'll just wait for the movie. Anyway, I was on one of these dating websites. I wasn't actually, because I'm married, but for the sake of this bit, I was. So I was on one of these sites called crackhorse.org, I believe it was. And this sloppy slut looked like if you hit it, it would definitely kickstart the next raging pandemic for sure. And then you'd see on the headlines, SARS-CoV-2 is making its rounds across the world. FYI, the V stands for venereal disease. Get yourself checked out. So some people view masks as wearing them as a sign of weakness. So it makes me wonder, do people who wear Depends not wear them because they don't want to be seen as weak? They're like, oh, I'll just shit myself in public. So I was watching The Deadliest Catch, right? And one of the cast members died of a cocaine overdose. So it looks like The Deadliest Catch was actually drug addiction. Stay in school, kids. I never understood when they said in someone's birthday, like, he looks like a monkey and he smells like one too. It's his birthday, bro. Give him a break. So, given the civil unrest in the country, I'm going to eliminate the Michael Richards impression from my act tonight. So, how about Joe Biden being the president, right? Trump flew out on the wings of a bald eagle, and Joe Biden flew in on the wings of a carrier pigeon. Carrier pigeon's the best way to travel. Come on, man. So, anyway, guys, stay safe, wear a mask, and I love you guys, and thank you guys for watching the show so far, and we're going to close it out with a Toon Tuesday, to satisfy your viewing pleasures. Hope you've enjoyed these showcases of shows. And thank you to the thousands of people who are new, and thank you to the old fans. And what more can I say? We'll see you guys in plenty of more content coming out in the year of 2021. I've been so upset that I've not been able to put out content, but now we're back. This is a little bit of a silly shtick that I do from time to time, the Ross's Comedy Minute, and we showed you the vlog, we showed you Juggalo's Review, we showed you Sidetrack Talk Show, and I hope that you've enjoyed what you've watched, and I look forward to continuing our relationship together here on RossTV and being able to reach out to you guys through this outlet of YouTube. So, yeah, I'm just super stoked on everything, and I feel very, very blessed during one of the darkest periods of my life. And I don't mean to rant. I'm just going to say this one last little thing, kind of a little bit of a ramble. I should be wrapping it up, but I always get caught up in the moment. I've had some very big traumas, throughout all of time. I've had a good life, but there's been some traumatic tragedies, and what we're all experiencing now is a very big, tragic change, and I only hope that we can pull out of this somehow. I don't mean to get too off on a tangent, because this is, there'll be plenty more videos to catch up with you guys. I love that I'm back. I'm back. So anyway, enough rambling. We're going to close it out with Toon Tuesday. Take it away, Toon Tuesday. It's Toon Tuesday. This week, thanks for watching. Thank you for watching this video. Please like, share, and subscribe. I appreciate you all very much. And, yeah, thanks for watching this video. Excuse my butthole.